Hey, welcome back, Freedom Protectors. Today on the Marine Gun Building channel, we gotta fix the squeak. You get it all beautiful. She's now together. She looks great. You go to rack the slide and you get this. We can't have that. It sounds like a rusted bed in a dirty motel. Hey, Marine Gun Builder knows nothing about that. If this is your first time here, welcome, Freedom Protector, to the Marine Gun Building channel. Please hit subscribe, turn on notifications. All right, it's time to go pro. Roll the intro. All right, so what do we need for this project? I got a microfiber towel, I got a can of ballistol, I got some shooter's lube oil, and I have the weapon. Now, as far as the squeaky slide is concerned, all you need is the lubricant, right? I'm going to oil the slide while I have everything open, make it function better, and I'll show you that too while we're doing this, okay? So, to get started, obviously, magazine out, no rounds in the chamber. So I'm going to take my weapon, okay? I'm going to dry fire. I got my index finger and my thumb on it. I'm going to take my hand, wrap it around the back of the slide like this. I'm going to pull back, and as I pull back just a little bit, I'm going to feel my slide release catch, and I'm going to pull those tabs down and push it forward. Good to go, right? So we can put the frame aside. We have the spring, we have the barrel. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out, put that down, and we can remove our barrel. Pretty easy. So now let's get a closer shot here. Alright, we're good to go. I have my recoil spring here. Now this is the culprit that's making all that squeaking noise. So here, take my can of ballistol, give it a little shake. Do. Turn it over. Turn it over. Okay. Just put that aside. Alright, so as this sets up now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to oil this slide real quick. So look, if it's from a good manufacturer, it's going to come pre-oiled in all the right spots like this one is. You know, from the factory. This happens to be an Alpha 4 Marksman slide. I have the Alpha 5 Executive. I've had great luck with that. So for this build, I went with the Alpha 4. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use some Stage 2 shooters. You can use whatever oil you prefer. This actually comes with a pen applicator as well. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the back end of the slide, and right into the channel on either side, I'm going to put one little drop of oil there and another one there right inside those channels. So let's get this open. Just put one in there, one in there, and then I'm going to let gravity take over. So I'm going to do something else. I'm going to show you something else real quick, because this method is fantastic as well for cleaning your weapon. I'm going to use a patch and an old credit card, okay? But what happens is that when you're shooting, this is why it's good for cleaning, when you're shooting, all the gunk kind of collects into that little ridge line, and then when you get home, you go to clean your weapon, you're using a Q-tip, but the Q-tip is round, doesn't really fit into that channel, right? So here's what I do. I take a patch, I take an old credit card, like this, and what I'm going to do here, if I'm cleaning, obviously I'm going to scrub it to get it out, but here, I'm just going to lightly kind of push that oil down that channel. And I'm going to do that on both sides. Okay. Alright. And look, I mean, it's a brand new slide. I haven't even used it, right? That's crazy. Alright. So now we're about to reassemble. But before we reassemble, I'm going to do one more thing to our recoil. Now we kind of sprayed this on the outside like this, right? And I wanted it to get into all of these coils. But the coil wraps around, and there's going to be spots that it can't get to, right? It's just going to be in the opening of the coil. So what I'm going to do, just move this out of the way for a second, is I'm going to get that ballistol again. I would wear gloves for this, but I'm not going to stop filming to go over there and get gloves. So I'm just going to show you how to do this piece. So what I want to do is have some finger strength. All right, I'm gonna push that spring down as far as you can. It's gonna hurt your fingers, but you know, suck it up, buttercup. All right, I'm gonna push so I see the actual recoil spring down. I'm gonna just keep pushing it down like this. Okay, now this is gonna help take whatever lubricants that's there and fill in those gaps. I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna do the same thing. All right, and then right before I put it in, I'm gonna pull down. I'm gonna hold, and I'm gonna give it a spray. I'm gonna pull down and hold, give it a spray. All right, we should be good to go now. My hands are disgusting now. All right, so let's reassemble. So take my slide, get my barrel, put that in, and my recoil spring. I'm gonna put that into place. All right, then put on, wipe her down, make her all nice and pretty again. And that, my friends, is how you get rid of that squeak. And there we go. She's now 100%. Woo! Locked and load, tactical mode. Hey, listen, if you haven't already gone over to Facebook, please do so and like the Marine Gun Builder Facebook page. And while you're there, join MGB's exclusive group, Guns, Ammo, Hunting, and Preparedness. This is where I give away all of the stuff I got to you, the Freedom Protectors. I don't want it. I want to give it to you. So make sure you join that group. You can go ahead and ask questions there too. All right, that's it for today, my friends. Semper Fi, do or die.